Okay, hey guys, so in this video a lot happens. Like, you guys should, like, if your guys not gonna watch the whole video, because I don't blame you, it's 30 minutes long, but like a lot happens in this video. Like, you learn a lot about the characters and everything. Like, trust me, a lot happens in this video. Like, if you don't want to stay for the whole video, at least watch like towards the ending. Like, a lot happens in this video. Like, I think you guys will be entertained. I was. And so, yeah, well, sorry, this is part two of Lesbian Vampires. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I don't know if you guys will, but I'm having a lot of fun with this game. And please, if you're not, subscribe, and please go follow my Twitch channel. Sorry, I'm really tired today. Please go follow my Twitch channel, cupcakeglam. I know the username is really bad. One day I will fix it. But yeah, please go follow it. I'll just go follow it. And then, yeah. I hope you guys really enjoy the video. I know I enjoyed making it. It was like so cringy, yet like a little bit like just like the last Doki Doki video, it gets a little steamy, honey. Oh, choose who to get to know better. Who do we choose, the stripper or her?
Do you choose cleavage or posture?
Cleavage.
You gotta go with posture. What are you talking about? You want to know more about Boyo?
Sweet human, don't be so hasty.
I want to know more about
Oh, if you guys like this, we'll do the Hoya rub.
The night is still very young. Why don't we get that drink?
Oh, I missed the other one.
Damn it, I should have saved before I did that decision so I could go back to do the Hoya rub. The night is still very young. Why don't we get that drink? Oh, God damn it, I should have saved the I'm gonna have to go back to that at some point.
No, we're not sitting for all night.
I'll just like skip it. Like, okay, how do I leave? It was really too late to be here by myself. What could it hurt? She was a vampire. I had questions. I watched her twirl her finger around a strand of her soft-looking hair, and then gently bite her lower lip.
There's no way this wasn't you,
Totally innocent questions.
Okay, let me close up.
Do you see her blushing? I turned away and hoped I didn't look like a total dope. Calm your gay ass down, Lena. We took a cab to the bar. I swear I had walked several times. I'd never gone inside before though. How long? But I'm definitely gonna have to edit it because 51 minutes is a lot. There were plenty of rumors that it was a gay bar. Carmilla confidently walked inside and seemed to know everyone. I couldn't help but wonder.
Is this a vampire bar?
I whispered as soon as we sat down. I couldn't believe such a crowded place had an empty booth. Carmilla seemed to know that it was here because she had led us straight to it.
Oh, bloodlust. This is my bar. Like, you come here all the time? No, little Mina. I own it. Bloodlust is mine.
She leaned back in the booth and smiled at me.
Wow. So everybody here is a vampire?
She laughed.
No, of course not. Some are, sure. Is it really okay for me to know that you're a vampire?
I glanced around some super secret family cable appear and convince her she either needed to change me or kill me. That's the kind of thing that would happen in the movies, or at least.
Sure it is. You're such a doll. You have so many questions, don't you? Yes. Yes, I do.
She nodded, looking amused.
Okay, then. Fire away.
Do you go out during the day? Is sunlight lethal?
Sunlight is bad. Yes. I always preferred moonlight. Don't you?
Sure. What about crosses and garlic?
I can't really eat food like you do, if that's what you mean.
It doesn't ward you off?
No. And crosses do not bother me.
She smiled slowly.
Nuns can be a lot of fun.
What the f... She spoke distantly, and I thought it might be best to change the subject.
Do you sleep in a coffin?
Carmilla laughed harder than she had so far.
Oh, could you imagine one of those tiny boxes? Gross. I sleep in a very large and quite comfortable king-sized canopy bed.
She paused, the amusement fading from her face, and a very different emotion replacing it.
Would you like to see it?
Oh my god. Okay.
Should go get us drinks
I don't drink, but let me get you something. It's free for me, of course. What will you have?
I would love a drink, something to keep my hands busy at the very least. I was so nervous. What the hell does that mean? A sex on the beach? What kind of drink is this?
I'm sorry.
What kind of drink is sex on the beach?
Do I need to pull up?
Wait, search this up. Is that an actual drink?
I don't want to search that up.
Search it up!
I don't want to.
Do it!
Fine, King. Fine.
Or do I have to search it up on my live stream?
No, you're gonna get taken off Twitch. Private window. Let's go, gamers. A sec on the beach. Oh, it actually is. It looks like tropical.
Why is it called that?
I don't know.
Okay, we're having a sex on the beach. Carmilla giggled, and then she winked at me.
Coming right up.
I swallowed uneasily. The suggestion had sounded cooler in my head.
I like girly drinks.
What the fuck did your character just say?
I like girly drinks. Sure, she liked my joke until she smiled at me amused.
One drink coming right up.
She lifted the booth and headed towards the bar. The crowd partied for her without effort on her part. I want to be like that with YouTube. I used her absence as a chance to take a breath and get a thought get my thoughts in order. I was on a date with a vampire. Exclamation point, exclamation point.
How horny is this person that they settle for a vampire?
It was a date, right? Yes, it was totally a date. Right, question mark, right?
My God.
When she got back, I needed to act like I wasn't a total loser. How does a human even try to impress a vampire?
Here you go.
What is with people and vampires? They're weird.
She handed me my sex on the beach. And then sat down. She moved closer to me, easier in the circular booth. She handed me my sex on the beach. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Why'd she say it like that? I sipped at it and watched her over the rim of the glass. It was a good sex.
Oh my God.
It was a good sex on the beach. I couldn't properly taste it when I was looking at Camilla.
My God.
Oh my God. She looked so comfortable and confident. She smiled at me. She smiled so easily, but so sophisticatedly.
My God.
Humans are so cute.
Can't say the same about you.
Thanks.
Know her.
Have you been a vampire very long?
She thought about it for a moment, gazing up at the ceiling.
A good while. I was turned back in the 30s.
The 1830s?
Darling, no. 1930s. I had just moved out to California after...
Ooh, will she get turned into a vampire? Will she get turned into... Mina, will she get turned into a vampire? She smiled faintly. I listened intently.
I think it was Frankenstein, actually. I wanted to be an actress.
Really? Did you ever star in anything?
No, I only ever got a few parts as an extra. Not even a speaking line.
Do you ever want to go back?
There was a sad, nostalgic tone in her voice that had made me pause. Perhaps a dream that was never realized.
No, I was turned. Then after 10 years or so, I had to move.
Because you stopped aging. And it would look suspicious?
Sure, but I was going to say things got boring. I like to move every decade or so.
Curiosity was getting the best of me. I moved a bit closer and lowered my voice.
Are you
This is a
allowed to tell me
weird-ass
about
game.
how you turn into a vampire?
She nodded and moved even closer. Now we were touching her thigh against mine. Our arms brushed against each other. Camilla pushed my hair behind my ear, and I could feel the lightest tickle of her lips as she whispered,
No.
"What the fuck?"
Wait, what did she say no to?
She said no. She asked her, "Can you tell me how you became a vampire?" And she said no.
Oh, bitch.
She pulled back to laugh at my shocked expression.
I'm kidding, dear one. It happened in Hollywood. I knew someone who knew someone, and then I ended up at a party. One
And he gave
thing
me an
led to
STD.
another.
She shrugged.
Now I've got fangs.
Sexy.
No fucking doubt.
Wow. Just like that?
Oh, sorry. I had thought about all of the movies I had ever seen that featured vampires. They were either manipulative monsters or brooding and self-hating.
Do you ever regret it?
No.
She put her arm around me and pulled me close, causing a vampire-related thoughts to stall.
Enough about me, darling. Let's talk about you.
Me?
Tell me about
Imagine
yourself.
meeting a vampire and she's like, let's talk about you instead.
There isn't a lot to tell.
Don't make me beg.
This is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard.
She cried. It was hard to concentrate when she was this close. She smelled like strawberries. What?
I hate this. This is bad.
I cleared my throat and told her about.
I'd rather be
love
playing that horror game right now.
horror. All horror.
Really? How interesting.
Oh my god, she literally took the words out of my mouth.
I love all the old Universal monsters. Also, there was a real boom in horror in the past decade, and I really think the genre deserves more respect.
It doesn't.
Shut up.
There are so many
Bullshit.
subgenres too. Like Alien would be cosmic horror, and the Halloween movies would be slasher. Who doesn't love a good ghost movie too?
What the fuck are these movies?
I just watched The Shining a bit ago. It was really good, but I heard the director was a total asshole. That one was
How
sort of
long
based on
ago
a
was
novel,
this? The
but
Shining
it
was
wasn't
like
very
what?
similar.
I read on the page that it was like this game takes place in like the 1900s. Like, I don't know.
Horror novels are good too. Have you ever read Stephen King? He's the one who wrote The Shining.
No one reads books.
I try to read other authors too.
I stopped myself. Good, you were getting embarrassing.
I'm sorry. I'm rambling.
It's like she doesn't realize how lame she is.
I didn't look to She didn't look to she didn't look bothered, and her eyes had glazed over like I had seen so often before.
I enjoy horror. Though I prefer romance.
Clearly.
Oh, that was smooth. That was smooth as hell.
Was that sarcasm or are you serious?
I mean, I'm not watching. I don't know if she did anything. She probably just stood still, but I'm just listening. That was smooth.
She reached over and picked something off my shirt.
It was my boot.
I think I enjoy listening to you talk about horror more than I enjoy anything else.
Blush face. Okay.
God, this Rolling Sky level is hype. If you're playing Rolling Sky, try City. It's my favorite level. It's got a killer sound.
Shut up. My voice cracked. She was just so close. It made me nervous, but like a good nervous.
God, how fucking annoying is this when it's done with it?
What cool vampire powers do you have?
Well, I can see very recent memories, I heal fast, and I'm pretty strong and quick.
Ooh.
So is she a Pokemon?
Are you a Pokemon? Are you a fairy type?
Nah. I tried to think of a joke, I couldn't.
She seemed to think it over. She tapped her chin thoughtfully.
I don't age, which is fabulous.
Isn't Koopa? Oh.
I nodded. Other than the memory thing, it was all typical vampire stuff.
Can you fly?
No. But oh, wouldn't that be wicked?
You're
Would
so weird.
She placed a hand on my knee. I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all I could imagine. I took another sip of my drink. What else do you talk about on a date?
This is not a date.
It's totally a date. It had
No.
been so long since I'd been on one, and I was never very good at them. We can tell.
I'm surprised you haven't asked
Yeah,
me
you
if I
think
was
that's some
willing
kind
to
of
turn
secret?
you.
I'm surprised you haven't. Oh wait, sorry, she already said that.
Oh, I already like women.
I think she meant into a vampire.
She bit her lip, and I had the feeling she was trying not to laugh.
I meant into a vampire. But
That's
is
not
good to
weird.
hear.
I felt her hand slide up my thigh as my fingers drummed up a small tune.
This is weird now.
Vampire?
I don't like this.
I didn't really think of it.
Girl, you need to get better fashion sense or something, because that shirt is ugly.
Yeah, what the fuck is on that?
A rat eating a brain.
That's like a sack of
Would you
balls
like me to tell you exactly how it's done?
You have sex, I think.
She moved her hand higher.
The fuck was that?
What were we talking about? I couldn't focus on anything the way that she was looking at me and touching me. I glanced down at her lips painted
Down?
with a
Where
dark
is she?
red lipstick. I could see a glint of white fangs.
Well,
She was asking me a question. Shit, I nodded, not trusting myself to speak.
These people aren't smooth at all.
She grinned and leaned in closer to whisper against my ear. I shuddered at the sensation of her breath against my skin.
first, I would soften the skin with my tongue.
She licked the tip of my ear, and I practically jumped out of my seat. I almost spilled my drink everywhere.
Sorry.
ASMR, I think.
I like
What
to
the
be
fuck
direct.
is this game?
Yeah.
We could tell.
I like you, Mina.
I like you too.
I don't like either of you.
She reached over to pull me closer to her, one hand over my hip, and the other began to rub circles on the back of my neck.
So then, you wouldn't mind terribly if I kissed you?
I glanced around the room, but no one was really looking at us. If they were, it didn't matter. This was a bar, not a church or something. I nodded. Yes, I would very much like kissing now.
Yes, I would very much like kissing now. What is...
She leaned forward without another word and pressed her lips against mine. I felt her eyelids flutter close.
Here, the picture's not gonna change.
It's just black. What the?
Throb.
I meant Black Lives Matter. I'm sorry.
You hear throbbing music.
I could hear the throbbing music in the bar. Some grungy rock song I didn't know. Carmilla tasted sharp like copper.
Tasted sharp. Who's tasted
Whose stream do you
copper?
think you're on?
What does copper taste like?
It actually tastes pretty nice.
Shut
There was
up.
also the hint of something quite sweet. No, I'm not kidding.
I just realized something. Your longest dream of all time is vampire lesbians.
Very on brand for me. Her hair was as soft as I imagined. I felt surrounded by strawberry fields. It must be her shampoo. What kind of shampoo does she use? She pulled away and giggled, moving to kiss the sides of my face and then drifting to my
Are
throat.
you going to
What?
bite me?
I asked, dazed.
Do you want me to?
Do it!
Do you
I felt the
means-
tips of her fangs brush gently against my skin, icy and severe. Shut up!
This is like a reading quiz.
Despite a small voice telling me being bitten was probably not a good idea, I couldn't help but think, yes, I wanted her to bite me.
No, you don't. You obviously don't. Stupid
Oh my god, I would love her to bite me. I want her to bite me badly.
No. No.
Her breath was hot despite the otherwise coolness of her skin and mouth.
Yes.
This is gross.
There was a sharp scrape of her fang against my skin, and then quick prick. It only hurt for a moment. Afterwards, I felt slow, heavy warmth come over me. It lasted only briefly before she pulled
Someone
away
made
to
this.
smile at me. Just a touch of blood at the corner of her lips.
Someone spent time on this stupid game.
I laughed, feeling a bit drunk.
You taste amazing. I was afraid I'd take too much.
She winked at me. I had a feeling she was just trying to flatter me. I nodded. The skin was a bit sore where she had bitten me. I touched the area gingerly, but it wasn't actively bleeding. Just a small dribble of blood. The giddy, drunk feeling was fading. I know I hadn't had that much yet. My glass was more than half full.
Why did I feel a bit...
Sorry for that interruption. Why did I feel... Oh, wait, she already said that. She shrugged.
I don't know. Humans tend to feel that way when we feed on them.
I smirked. She did not look like she cared about any type of scientific explanation. But I couldn't help but be curious. That was for another night, though. She was moving to kiss me again, so I had better things to occupy my mind. We had a wonderful evening. It started to get late, and I had work in the morning. Even though I knew I would be exhausted, I hesitantly said goodbyes. I would have stayed longer if I didn't feel almost ready to fall asleep. I wondered if I would see her again. 1 year later. Okay, guys, I'm gonna save it here. And I'm going to call it today because I am now exhausted. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like that. It wasn't that bad. I'm gonna have to admit, it wasn't that bad. I think. It wasn't that bad. Maybe. It wasn't. It was pretty. I don't know. It seems more like a game I would play on my own instead of just like recording. Doesn't seem very recording worthy, but like I just need more content. I'm just rambling. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a day because I'm exhausted. check out my channel, and if you don't, I will personally come to your house to shove my foot up your ass. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night, and goodbye.